Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show, Style, and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. I know that you've heard about Martell and Carlos King going together on Fox 5 Atlanta to do a segment regarding Love and Marriage Huntsville and Martell's appearance on the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I wanted to talk with you all about being not the teacher's pet, but the producer's pet, being one of Carlos King's favorites, and what kind of benefits that may come along with. So I want to go ahead and play the news clip and then come back with my commentary. So I am going to mute so that you don't have an echo.
You have to know a little bit of the history to understand what's going on in current events, don't we?
I'll take that.
You have a beautiful family, when it was intact, when you had the marriage with Melody, did you ever think to yourself, this may not be a good idea to put my entire family out there for everybody to see and on display, and then to see what happened and demise of your relationship really just happening, all imploding on national television?
Yeah, Mel and I, we chose to put it out there because we felt that it'd be relatable and we possibly can help other marriages and that's on the rocks, because you don't know what can help you or whatnot. But it was tough. A lot of the things that we went through, it was. Sometimes I look at it, I wish it wasn't on TV though.
So you kind of blame the show in a sense.
Not for the demise of our marriage or whatnot, but the after effect, because right now it's still in the after effect mode right now to this day. I'd be a lie if I didn't tell you that TV, if it didn't play a role in it, because it did.
And Carlos, I think it also affected you too, because you were friends with them, and we saw in the reunion, you were very emotional about it. I mean, you broke down, which was really interesting, and to see a host, really, when you're talking about the cast members, because you really were vested in each and every one of them. And then when you saw what happened, it must have taken a personal effect to you as well.
Absolutely. I think the biggest misconception that some reality producers get is that we're heartless. We're just there to expose these people's lives. And one thing I will say about my relationship with the cast, especially Martell and Melody, who I knew first, I do have genuine love for them. I met them when they were at the greatest place in their marriage. So to see years later the demise happening is not something I think is interesting in terms of, oh, well, let's continue filming. And he can attest to this. Behind the scenes, I'm talking to them, hoping they can work things out. I was rooting for them, and I still am rooting for them to get to a good place in their lives.
Not for them to get back together?
Well, look,
co-parenting.
I think
you kind of want to see them. We won't say everything that's going on in the show. Because it's interesting. Even some of the people, the cast members, I hate to say cast members, but they're also kind of rooting for you both to get back together. And they kind of have a feeling that you still have feelings for your ex-wife.
Well,
besides her being the mother of your beautiful children.
That's number one for me. I'm gonna always love her and have love for her because we do have children. We do have a lot of good history too, though.
Yeah.
It's not like we went through all those years and it wasn't love there. So with me now, I still love her to this day. I wish the best for her, and whatever God brings our way, that's just what it's going to be.
And thank you for being honest too, and showing that as a man, as a Black man, it's okay to say that I made mistakes and I'm going to get therapy. I'm going to get help.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about how that has helped to your journey and forgiving yourself probably too for everything that you've done?
Yeah, I think first, whenever you go through things in life, and if it is your fault, you accept full responsibility. Because if not, if you don't hold yourself accountable, you'll continue to make those same mistakes. And me going to counseling a lot, like to this day, I'm able to open up because I know I hurt her earlier on or whatnot, but still, I'm hurt too.
Yeah, so there's shared responsibility.
Yeah, shared responsibility. So, and me seeking counsel is a way for me to have my outlet.
That's good.
Yeah, and where it's like no judgment zone too, though,
And you're having your outlet. You're dating. You got a little bit of a smile on your face. So who's putting that smile on your face, Martell?
Life.
Life.
Yeah,
Her name isn't Sheree?
Life has been. Oh yeah, Sheree and I we're really good friends.
I think we're actually looking at a picture of her. Right, look, some video right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a really sweet woman.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's very beautiful inside and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you're gonna leave it right there.
Oh yeah, I mean
you're gonna be, and I've seen some. We're gonna be watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Sheree is on that show too. And I see that you're gonna be making some little appearances here and there.
Oh man, I jumped in that thing and killed that.
You killed it.
Okay, so y'all saw that news clip on Fox 5 Atlanta, and I do have a couple of notes that do come to mind when I watch that clip. So, of course, Love and Marriage Huntsville has a pretty thick cast. It has to be a solid, but 10 people between the main cast and the friends. But yet only one person did this promo tour, if you will, or promo interview with Carlos. It was just Martell. And it was in Atlanta. Now, allegedly, some have said that Carlos King has moved to Atlanta and bought the house that Safari and Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta once shared. So if he lives in Atlanta, okay, I get it. We know that Martell is fake dating Sheree, allegedly, and in my opinion, and she lives in Georgia. So I get Martell coincidentally, conveniently being in Georgia at the time that I assume Carlos King's staff would have arranged this interview. But again, you are a huge reality TV producer. You have a staff, I'm sure, or at least an assistant. I'm sure that this interview was booked weeks in advance. Was any other cast member of Love and Marriage Huntsville asked to join this interview in Atlanta? And why just Fox 5 Atlanta? Why not a national platform? I don't know if you could book a slot on Good Morning America or the Today Show or anything with a wider platform, or even some sort of entertainment show on BET or something of that nature that is more national. Why just Atlanta? It just seems like almost making it a local promo interview was easy to say, oh, that's why only Martell could make it, because he's back and forth between Huntsville and Atlanta, because he's fake dating Sheree, allegedly, and in my opinion. Also, when the news anchor, whom I thought she was very professional at asking her questions, she brought up Sheree, and Martell says, oh, we're very good friends. And when she said, yeah, and she's very beautiful, Martell goes, yes, inside and out. He's definitely still not implicitly saying that they are exclusive. He says that they are really good friends. Now, does that come with benefits? Probably, but he's definitely not claiming her on a romantic relationship status. And Sheree probably tells herself that she's okay with that and that she is just quote unquote having fun. You know how sometimes some women may rationalize all the red flags away. And also, when it comes to making money, Martell is her inside a storyline. So there you go. And then Martell did not flat out say that he no longer has romantic feelings for Melody. The news anchor asked him that implicitly as well. And he did not say, oh no, I'm no longer in love with my ex-wife. He said, well, yeah, I'll always have love for her because she, we have children together. I'll always have love for her. So to me, you would be flat out, you would be clear about whether or not you no longer have romantic feelings for her. So it just kind of goes back to what we all say about him wanting to be in her life, control her at some level, definitely control her finances, allegedly, and in my opinion. But then this interview really speaks to the favoritism, the nepotism that just reeks on Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's like corporate America has made its way into reality TV. So I want to hear what you all think. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about Martell being selected to do this promo interview with a local Fox 5 Atlanta news with Carlos King? And what do you think about, of course, him not clearly saying that he and Sheree are romantically linked, and him also not clearly stating that he no longer has romantic feelings for Melody? And as always, please hit the like button on this video. I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Shows Style and Spirit. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will definitely check you all again soon. Bye-bye.